Assalamualaikum and a good day to the teacher and fellow students. My name is Nurshirin Sukaneva and I am from L63 EGP Block 4A. Today I will be talking about floriography. What is floriography? Floriography, or also known as the language of flowers, is the means of cryptological communication through the use or arrangement of flowers. Meaning has attributed to flowers for thousands of years, and some forms of floriography has been practiced in traditional cultures throughout Europe, Asia, and Africa. Despite floriography being well known as the language of flowers, it compiles all plants, from the leaves of the plants, non-flowering plants, and even herbal plants. Even cactus. You can use cactus. Now, the history of floriography finds its root dated back to 18th century Ottoman Turkey, specifically in the Constantinople court. This is due to the court's interest in tulips during the first half of 18th century. It was then popularized in Europe by two people, Englishwoman Mary Wortley Montagu, who brought it to England in 1717, and Henri de la Montreuil, who introduced it to the Swedish court in 1727. Even so, it was very popular during the Victoria era London, where it was the everyday life communications between the people. During Victoria era, floriography was used to express secreted messages that Victorian ethic and find it unacceptable to share openly. For example, to hold a secret meeting or event, or you just want to express admiration to someone and more. You see, during Victoria era, there were sets of rules that everyone has to follow, especially in the upper and middle class of the society at that time. However, the lower class, people tend to forget about them, so they don't really have any ethic to follow. Anyway, so as I said, floriography is used to express secret messages. Imagine this. Someone you hate, or you know that person hate you, suddenly give you a bouquet of flowers. Weird, isn't it? But in modern days, most people will find it as an offering of peace. But back in the days, you give flowers, they'll immediately rush back to their house, rush in, take out their flower dictionary, and then scroll through the dictionary. And no one's gonna question though, because they knew, the bouquet has a message. Here, modern days, if you do that, they'll be like, what are you doing? It's just flowers. It's just being nice. The person's just being nice, they just want to have a peace with you. Back in the days, nope. Any flowers you give, they will find a message. Even if it's just admiration, they will find it. Anyway, so floriography finds its way into religion too, specifically in the Hebrew Bibles, where it was particularly used for expressions of love and for lovers in the Songs of Songs. Flowers are the emblems of Israeli people, and it was also used in the coming of Messiah. Moreover, it was also widely used in literature. A great example of this was William Shakespeare, who had ascribed emblematic meaning to flowers, especially in Hamlet, Prince of Denmark. Even in famous novels, the language of flowers is also used greatly. For example, in J.K. Rowling's 1997 novel Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, Professor Severus Snape uses the language of flowers to express regret and mourning for the death of Lily Potter, Harry Potter's mother, according to Pottermore. In the art industry, it's not common to find. It's very likely for you to find it. Even the artists you follow, even the artists you follow online, you'll see they have, once in a while you'll see in their art they have add flowers and there was a meaning behind those flowers. So it's pretty common. And this language of flowers in terms of building is mainly used in churches. Several Anglican churches in England have painted sculpture of stained glass windows of the lily crucifix depicting Christ crucified on or holding a lily. One example is a window at the Clopton Chantry Chapel Church in Long Melford, Suffolk, England, UK. There are many interesting interesting things about Floriography, but alas, my time is up. It's almost up. It has been a pleasure to create this speech and to share with everyone. I hope you all enjoy it. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask, although I doubt you do have it, but I'm just gonna put it in. And until then, farewell and have a great day ahead. Assalamualaikum.